Yes, my girl Bubbles here is a true antlered doe, a rare anomaly, 1 in 10,000. She is not infertile because she had 2 beautiful, gorgeous buck fawns this year. But what is an antlered doe and why did Bubbles grow one? Well, I'm going to tell you. Look at it, it's so little. It's so little, Bubbles. There are some species of the deer family where it's common for the females to grow antlers, like in caribou, but for white-tailed deer, it's actually pretty rare. What's funny is her little nubbies right here, for the last year, my husband's been saying that she has little antlers on her head, and we just thought that she just had a bony head. But this year, ironically, she grew antlers only after she got pregnant. Because it's so rare, most people will never see a true antlered doe in their lifetime. So you're an anomaly, Bubbles. Say hi. There are a couple of reasons why a doe like Bubbles could grow antlers. Number 1, genetics. There could be something in her genetics that is just triggering this. Her mom is 14 years old and her mama doesn't have antlers. So could it be genetics? Yes. I guess we'll see with her sister. Another reason could be hormone imbalances, perhaps from an illness or some type of damage. Any type of hormone imbalance that could cause her testosterone to rise could be what caused this. Now, I have heard from people where they shoot a deer thinking that it's a buck, and then after the deer is down, they realize it has a durgina and they call it an antlered doe. But another reason why you could see a doe with antlers isn't actually because it's an antlered doe. Sometimes you'll have an intersex or hermaphrodite deer where they're going to grow antlers, have a durgina, but they're actually have 2 different parts. Now, could Bubbles be intersex? Yes, but she had fawns. She's clearly got udders, so we know she's got functioning ovaries. So we are not thinking that she is an intersex deer, and instead, we're pretty confident that she just has either genetics that's causing her to do this or a hormone imbalance. I think we will know if it is a genetic thing based on what her sister Holly does. Typically, the rule is that if you shoot a deer thinking it's a buck and find out that it has a durgina, typically the rule is that if it still has its velvet, it's an antlered doe, and if it has hard antlers, it's a hermaphrodite buck. But with true antlered does, they actually can shed their antlers and shed their velvet. So depending on Bubbles' hormone levels, she could very well grow an antler, shed her little fuzzy velvet layer, and even shed these antlers, depending on if she has enough testosterone. With Bubbles, we don't know yet if she has a truly massive elevated level of testosterone to grow like an actual set of antlers, or she may only just have enough testosterone to grow some antlers, but they won't ever shed her velvet and she won't ever drop them. And basically her antlers will just keep growing, but they won't ever shed. And then she's gonna look goofy. Now, one of my theories is that in 2023, when we had the blue tongue virus that came through, and her brother Zuko, he used to grow big antlers. He was our biggest buck. And after he got the virus actually damaged his reproductive system to where he has enough testosterone to grow antlers, but he does not have enough to have them fully harden and shed his velvet in the way how a normal buck. It makes me wonder if Bubbles got the virus and if the virus damaged her reproductive system to cause her to grow antlers. There is absolutely no research that supports my theory, but one of my favorite things about having these animals is how I can observe them and interact with them to be able to hypothesize and make theories on stuff like this and how certain illnesses and viruses affect them. One of my biggest goals in owning these animals is to provide research to places that study these animals to help understand them, provide education for them, or to be able to help them. So I guess if anyone knows anyone who works for any universities or facilities that research things like EHD, viruses, and deer, let me know, because I have lots of proof, facts, and more to potentially support this hypothesis for further research.